What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, and I'm glad to hear my people back at it again with another YouTube video. So right now I'm taking a break, um, and I want to talk to you guys about how the rich gets richer and the working class continues to be cooked. Um, I'm not feeling the best, but I'm still gonna make this video for y'all, and this is just off my own understanding of how money works and just continuously learning the system and learning that trading time for money is not a fair exchange, especially when you're making low wages, right? Now, of course, you're taught how to be an obedient person and how to not question anything in this human experience, right? And rich and wealthy people understand that you're not gonna build wealth trading time for money. You're gonna build wealth having money work for you. It's two total different mindsets, right? And no matter how many hours I put into this job, right? I know that this ain't it ain't gonna make me rich. It'll pay some bills, right? It'll quote unquote keep these jobs like keep majority of people in survival mode. But truth be told, like the way that the monetary system is designed, the money system, it is to keep the rich rich, the wealthy wealthy, and the working class is to keep everybody working. Now, I tell y'all often that you need to study the stock market and you need to take action in the stock market because that is a financial tool that everybody can use and learn how to operate, right? Now, of course, truth be told, majority of people are like they're not gonna put their money to work. They're not gonna take the time out to, study what an asset is, understand the difference between an asset and a liability. Um, but that is why majority of the working class will continue to suffer because you don't own anything. You don't own any assets. You don't own nothing that's producing or generating income for you, right? And like I explained to y'all in the live stream last night, a lot of these videos to me is like it's like little employees because every video that I put out, I make some type of money off of it. It may not be a whole bunch of money, but it's something, you know. Now, bruh, I'm not feeling the best. Now, no way, shape, or form am I trying to act like I know it all because I know. Um, I'm a little fish in a big pond, right? And all I'm trying to do is continuously learn how the markets, work. Um, how money works, and realizing that we are all trading time for a depreciating currency because you every time you work and you trade time for money, when you get paid, a lot of your purchasing power is being eaten up by inflation. So this is why I tell y'all like to try your best to own some type of assets or learn how to trade, learn some skills that's going to help you generate more income outside of your job because the job ain't going to pay you enough money, right? And you guys will continuously see the working class continue to struggle, right? Because of inflation, because of the cost of living rising and paychecks staying the same. You will continue to see the rich people get richer because they own the real estate, they own the assets, they own the buildings that you may live in, right? They own everything. And you'll see the ultra wealthy just continue to dominate because they care about control and power. They don't like for instance, nobody's gonna necessarily spend $1 billion in their lifetime. Like you could buy everything in the world and still have so much money left over. But it's just about control and power. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so when we get these jobs and we're making $15 an hour, $20 an hour, $25 an hour, you have to learn how to think a little bit bigger, right? And you have to realize, like, okay, this is just a job, right? It's just a job, but don't make the job your entire life. Okay. I'm telling you that America is America is changing, bro. We can see it in real time. America is changing, bro, right in front of us. How many people do y'all know is working full time, working over 40 hours a week, and not making it? That goes to show you right there that the system is not designed for the working class, right? When that whole entire government shutdown happened, y'all know what didn't stop? The stock market. So people were losing out on, EBT and, their job and being furloughed and stuff like that. But the stock market kept going. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like the masses of people need to learn how to own the assets, right? The masses of people need to understand, like, you have to have the urgency to want to get rich, to want to build wealth, to want to do something, because your time, like, the time is ticking with these jobs. And then there's no such thing. I keep telling y'all, there's no such thing as job security, bro. Your job is not secure. You may think that your job is secure because you've been there for 5 years, 10 years, or you cool with the manager, you cool with whoever. At the end of the day, your job ain't secure, bro. Jobs are businesses, and what do businesses care about? Profits. What do businesses care about? Making sure that the bottom line is good. They're not gonna care about the employees, right? So if they have to cut out employees to save money, or if they're if their company is being traded publicly on the stock market, they have to care about making the shareholders happy, not necessarily the employees, right? So me personally, I don't put no faith into no job, bro. Like, I don't sit there and say, okay, this job is my life. This is it. This is where I'm gonna work for the rest of my life. No, I put faith into the Most High God. I put faith into myself and trying to build something that's gonna last. You understand what I'm saying? Another reason why, like, y'all need to own the assets is because your your check ain't even keeping up with inflation, bro. Your job, like, here, a 1.3% raise. Look at my face, y'all. A 1.3% raise. It got to be one of the biggest slaps in the face, bro. Cause, like, here we do so much work. We put in so much hours. We put in so much time. Wear and tear on your body. Wear and tear on your mind. You spend majority of your days at work, all day, all night. You probably get home late, and they give you a 1.3% raise. Meanwhile, there's people that's working this job and they sleep in their cars, right? There's people that's working this job and they stressed out because they know that the pay is not enough, or the management is trash, and they talk to you any way they want to. Like, it's a lot of stress in the work field, bro. You know? And once again, I see why people become entrepreneurs, because it's like, I would rather work for myself, build something for myself, and make as much money as I desire, as I want. It may be harder, but then be capped by a salary or capped by an hourly wage when the hourly wage ain't keeping up with life. An hour of my life for $20.73 before tax, and then it gets taxed. The labor gets taxed, so it's $15. And I keep repeating this so that y'all can understand, bro. $15.75. That hour is gone, and all I'm getting is $15.75. And you're gonna have to go to get a different job, bro. That's not. See, that's the thing. It's not. It's not a just get a job. Do you understand that the jobs are the problem because they're not paying enough money? You don't need a job. You just need money. Point blank. Period. You need money. So you have to, like I said, constantly learn the skills, bro. Rich people, wealthy people don't work for money, bro. They don't work for money. They have money that's working for them. They have employees. They run businesses. You know what I'm saying? They have people that's working for them. Like, or they create things. They create books. They, sell you guys products. Even on YouTube, bruh. The top content creators is creating videos. Financial niche. Super lucrative. People make good money on here. I'm not going front to y'all, bruh. People make good money on here. You just got to be consistent, and you got to get views and watch hours. But you got to just look at life differently, bruh. Like, think like a rich person. Think like a wealthy person. What would they be doing? They not gonna be trading their time for $15 an hour, $15.75 an hour. This company's so cheap, they wouldn't even give you $20.75. They give you $20.73. Come on, bruh. That's cheap. And then these companies expect you to just come to work, you just happy and put up this front. No, bro. Speak the truth. Nobody wants to work a job. People just want to make money, generate income so that they could take care of themselves. And that's the truth. And not be stressed out. Not be worried about not making enough money on their paycheck to pay their rent or put food in their fridge or take care of their bills. So many people, I'm telling y'all, bro, so many people working jobs and they stressed out because the job is not paying enough, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, jobs are distractions. And we keep the system going. We keep the cycle going because we show up to these jobs and they laugh at us. Because it's a way to exploit the people. But rich and wealthy individuals, they own everything. And that's how you got to view yourself as an owner. Every day I'm owning assets. Today, stock market discounted. We was good early in the day. Stock market was going bananas. Then after that, reverse, poop, laughed at it, put up more money in the stock market. Rinse and repeat, bro. Why? Because I'm working my way. I'm investing my way out of this W2 system. I have to. I'm not gonna settle for this, bro. I refuse to. I'm 31 years young, bro. I'm not settling for a $20 an hour job. I can make that in my sleep. I already make it in my sleep. Let's just call it what it is, bro. Market is green. I make it in my sleep, bro. But y'all gotta look at life differently. And y'all gotta, I tell you this all the time, get on retention. Retain your seed, bro. Take your power back. Alright? Because your energy is gonna be one of the best things that you learn how to cultivate. Real talk. But quick video for the channel. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up for the consistency. Subscribe if you are new and leave some comments below. I love y'all. Thank you for rocking out with me. America, you gotta wake up. Because the financial doom, it's gonna happen to the working class and to the people that own nothing.